You don't have a right to pull people over that haven't broke a law. I'll have a great day when I file my complaint for you pulling us over illegally, man.
These two men were peacefully enjoying a road trip, casually capturing the stunning scenery around them. Something millions of people do every day without a second thought. But then, things took a sudden turn. A police officer approached and accused them of photographing a woman, without offering a shred of evidence to back it up. That baseless accusation turned out to be the officer's biggest mistake, because these men weren't about to stay silent. They knew their legal rights. They refused to blindly comply and made one thing absolutely clear: taking photos in a public place is not a crime. What followed was a tense confrontation, where legal knowledge and courage stood firm against a clear abuse of power. If you care about civil rights and want to see brave individuals standing up against abuse of power, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Every share is a step toward protecting our freedom.
Well, we're getting pulled over for doing absolutely nothing wrong. Deputy's pulling us over for not doing anything wrong. Haven't broken any laws.
Coming to your side.
Well, you're gonna see my back is all you're gonna see.
How y'all doing?
Fine, how are you doing?
I'm good.
What's happening?
Hey, Deputy or Sergeant Thickman with the Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
We can see that.
Okay.
What's your badge number?
What's that?
What's your ID number?
332. I'm sorry.
332. All right.
Yes, sir.
Why'd we pull over? I don't know. Why you pulling us over?
The lady said y'all were taking a picture of her. I was just.
Is that against the law?
No, sir. No.
Then why did you pull us over? You actually broke the law pulling us over because we haven't broke a law.
I'm just conducting a
No, there's no investigation unless we had a crime committed, and we haven't committed a crime. But you just turned your red lights on.
Okay, then why are you allowed to take that crosswalk and drive up the road to turn in there?
Yes, sir. We can cut across those.
And
Regular?
drive up this road
Into oncoming
to that
traffic.
other road there.
Well, yes, sir. I come up here to make contact with y'all. I mean,
No, coming from that direction, coming this way. That lady in that car, whoever it was, man, woman, turned into that turning lane, came towards us. We were parked on the side of the road taking pictures, and she came towards us in the oncome traffic lane. I got it on video.
see, I wouldn't have known.
I got it on video.
Yes, sir.
But either way, you pulled us over without a reason,
We're in
man.
public. We can
What I'm
video
saying
and
is
film
I
anything we
wouldn't have known
want.
that if I hadn't come and made contact.
Yeah, but see, you don't get to just make contact because you feel like it. You don't just get to pull people over with your blue lights on because you feel like it. We have to have broken a law. That's the disconnect between you and me right now.
Sir, how would I got
You don't get to pull people over unless they break laws, sir.
You is how would I have gotten you to stop?
What reason do you have us to stop?
If I needed to make contact.
For what legal reason? What law do we break?
Listen, we were in public. We were on a public road. Taking a picture of somebody is not illegal. That's exactly what you should have told her.
That's all y'all got to do.
So I need to file a complaint. I need to file a complaint against you because you don't get to just ride around pulling people over because you want to.
That's all I needed to know.
You don't need to know that. You don't need to know a damn thing. This is fucked up. That's the fucking problem because you guys think you can just get behind a motherfucker and pull him the fuck over for no fucking reason. And that pisses me off. No, you violated our rights by pulling us over without us breaking the law. You have no right to do that.
I didn't know what was going on.
It's still, don't you understand? You have a badge. You have a duty to bust people. You don't have a right to pull people over that haven't broke a law. How do you not get that?
Sir, have I asked you for ID?
It don't matter. You don't get no ID from me. You won't get ID from me. You don't even get to ask. That ain't part of your
I
job.
don't know who y'all are anyway.
It don't matter who we are. My point is, you think you can just drive around and pull people over for no reason.
For taking
You
a
really
picture of
believe
somebody
that?
in public. For taking a picture of somebody in public. What you should have
Sir.
done was you should have addressed her, not us. You should
I
have
asked
told her
her
what we
what
did.
was going on.
We
She
didn't
said
do nothing
somebody in the
illegal.
gold truck had took a picture of her.
So what?
That I'll go make contact and see what's going on. Make sure everything's okay.
Wait a minute. You have a right to pull somebody over because somebody said that they took a picture of them in public. You believe that in your mind?
Well,
Really?
Y'all have a great day, okay?
You too.
I'll have a great day when I file my complaint for you pulling us over illegally, man. You just don't get to pull people over because you fucking feel like it. That's bullshit, man.
sorry.
You know it and I fucking know it. No, I already know I'm the one who he fucking told get the hell out of here. Boy, get your ass off the steps, remember, in the fucking courthouse down here?
I didn't tell you that, sir.
No, your sheriff said that to me. I'm that guy.
Talk to you, sir.
I'm the guy that you're a sheriff. Let me say it in English this time so you can understand.
That's you, sir. You can say whatever you
It
want.
don't matter. You don't get to just fucking pull people over for no reason, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you,
have a
man?
great day, sir.
Don't you know your job?
Y'all have a great
Then
day.
get your ass back in your car. What you need to do, you should have never fucking came out here and fucked with us to start with, man.
The officer claimed he was there to investigate, but in reality, there was nothing to investigate at all. These two men had simply parked legally on the side of the road and were peacefully taking travel photos, an activity fully and clearly protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Here's the truth. The very woman who made the accusation had driven into the wrong lane and approached them after they had already parked and started taking pictures. But instead of questioning her unusual behavior, the officer turned his attention to the two men, with absolutely no evidence to justify it. He immediately turned on his flashing red and blue lights, staging a scene as if they had just committed some serious crime, when in fact, nothing unlawful had occurred. But what the officer didn't expect was this. These men weren't the type to be intimidated into silence. They had a camera, they had proof, and they knew their rights. While the other side only had vague assumptions, these men had hard evidence recorded from start to finish. When they made it clear that they would be filing a formal complaint, backed by video footage, the officer quickly realized he had made a serious mistake, one that couldn't be hidden behind a badge or masked with intimidation. In the end, he had no grounds to continue the stop, silent, embarrassed, and left with no choice but to walk away in shame. And this is exactly why you should always keep your camera rolling when dealing with law enforcement. A phone can become your shield, because when the law doesn't protect you, evidence will